I know you've mentioned this a few times, the importance of getting good people that are going to pay and that kind of thing. How do you do that? Is it like just a standard background credit check like you would do for a tenant? Or are you going beyond that to verify anything?
Good question. Took me many years to realize that. In my opinion, it's not one test that you do. It's the multiple tests that we do, which we can talk about, and then also, silly enough, like a gut feeling, talking to these people multiple times, having them show up on time, making them jump through multiple hoops, making it a little bit difficult for them so that you can make sure that they're on their best behavior. The person buying your home on payments is getting this needle in a haystack opportunity. They should be on their best behavior. We want somebody humble. We want somebody sincere. The one thing that all my people have now, my tenant buyers have now, whether they've put nothing down or a lot of money down on the home, whether they have a job or don't, usually they definitely do, but they're humble. Everyone I put in my homes now, they're humble, they're sincere, they're appreciative. They know this needle in a haystack opportunity that I'm giving them. And from the very beginning, they were that way. They jump through all my hoops to show up on time to bring me all the paperwork I need. Yes, we're doing background checks, and the background checks, those will speak for themselves to some extent. And it's up to you what credit you're looking for, what kind of collections you'll take, or evictions, or past criminal history, or if people are being a victim, or if they're making excuses. I will say, Seth, that if you put out an ad, and it says no banks needed, rent to own, buy with payments, this is a made up number, 98% or 97% are people that that I'm sure are cool people. You want to go have a drink with them or whatever, they're good people, but you do not want to get into a 5 or more year relationship where they're paying you money every single month. We want to be that restrictive. I would rather have an empty home than putting somebody into my home that doesn't need to be there. So I'm a big goalie. Like I block out most people that want to get into my homes. Not to mention the down payment. That will help reduce risks. Are people putting down $1,000? Are they putting down nothing? Are they putting down a lot more than that? And then the home. Is the home a handyman special? Is it a beautiful home that I just put a lot of money into? So it's all of that, plus even some more. Plus sometimes I'll make the person go and pull their own credit checks and send them to me. References, calling back employers, looking for pay stubs, looking for taxes. Why do I have to give you all this? I shouldn't have to give you all this. This is great. Nobody asks me for this. That's not who I want to deal with. If you're giving me any kind of lip, that was a test and you failed. So anyway, it's that whole process. And I'll say one last thing about it. If you were selling these for stupid prices and you wanted to get just a fat amount down, like a huge down payment, you're going to talk to, I don't know, a couple people a week, and you're going to have a few people to choose from. Granted, I guess if you're getting a huge down payment, then that sort of eliminates a lot of risk. But the point I'm making is, when I sell on payments, mind you, when I sell on payments, I know that I don't have to sacrifice on the total price. The total price I'll be able to get. What I might have to sacrifice and work with people on is the down payment, because I'm willing to meet people in the middle. If you're a good person and you pass these tests, I guess what I'm saying is I sell them for an affordable amount down and a very affordable amount monthly. Like, people can't rent for what they can buy my homes for. So I want more people interested. That way I can pick the right person for my home. Like, I want to give them a break moving in and monthly, but I'm definitely going to charge them, the heck out of the entire price. So that's been my sort of formula. There's a few other things I do. Like I said, I like selling handyman specials because people actually put the work in themselves. They bond themselves to the home. Plus, you're dealing with a mobile home, so you want to put handy people in there because the home's going to kind of, not fall apart as time goes by, but it's going to get older and there's going to be more wear and tear needed to be fixed. So that was my very long answer. I'm pretty sure I went off on a few tangents there, but I hope that helped.
No, that is really helpful. So you're not saying if you have $20 in a job, you're approved. That's not the message?
20 years ago, I had the home just for you, but no, that not anymore.
Well, I think that's actually a really good, everything you said there. It's just helpful for land investors who are doing seller financing to hear that, because I know the advice has kind of been out there for years with land anyway, like no credit checks, like whoever, doesn't matter, just sell it with seller financing because it's super easy to take it back. But it's not always that easy to take it back. And even if it is easy, it's a pain. And it's like, it's better to just like know what's going to happen and be confident that your borrower is going to pay you. And, there's some very basic common rules of thumb that people can go through, but you just covered a lot of good things that people can look into if they're concerned about that, making sure they got a good borrower.